If you're a woman over 40 and your hair has been shedding, breaking, or thinning and you're too busy to figure it all out, this video is going to be for you. Most women don't realize how much life stress, nutritional gaps, and poor scalp habits are impacting their hair. Instead, we're told to do things like try another oil, switch shampoos, take this vitamin, do an 8-step wash day on a Sunday when you already barely have time to rest before Monday rolls around again. Now, I want you to know that products alone cannot fix what's happening underneath. If your scalp is inflamed, if your follicles are starved, or your routine is all over the place, no miracle cream, no miracle product, no miracle vitamin is going to make a difference. And that is not your fault. That's the part that no one teaches us. So if you've tried all the oils, if you tried all the creams, if you tried all the rice waters, if you tried all the gummies, and you even bought that $180 serum, you know, the one with the gold cap, and still your hair isn't thriving like you know it could, let's fix that. Today, I'm giving you the busy woman's guide to hair regrowth so you can finally transform your hair without adding 6 extra hours to your week. Now, if you're new here, my name is Kendra, founder of 180 Hair and creator of the 180 Method. The 180 Method is a step-by-step system that helps women over the age of 40 transform and heal their hair from the inside out, focusing on mindset, habits, and nutrition. So if you're tired of trying everything and nothing's working, I got you. Let's start with the basics. Your scalp is your soil. If it's clogged, dry, inflamed, or flaky, no product in the world is going to work long term. So think of it like this. Would you plant seeds in dry, cracked concrete and expect flowers to grow? No, you would take the time, prep the ground first, okay? So it's the same with your hair. I use this analogy all the time, that your scalp is like soil. You have to feed it, you have to nurture it if you want it to grow healthy hair. So a healthy scalp is step 1. Not oils, not serums, not hacks, but your scalp. If you're dealing with thinning edges, shedding, or patches of hair that won't grow, it's not about trying to grow your hair faster. It's really about removing the blocks that are slowing your hair growth down in the first place, okay? And then 9 times out of 10, what we find is that block starts at the scalp. So in order to deal with that, this means regular cleansing with the right type of shampoo, gentle massages, and giving your follicles a break from buildup and inflammation. And you don't want to skip this step because this is the foundation. Now, tip number 2, let's be clear. You don't need a 12-step wash day in order to see growth with your hair, okay? But what you do need is consistency. You need consistency with the right habits, okay? And I see it all the time. Women doing too much or doing too much of the wrong thing. So they're being consistent, but being consistent with the wrong things, like using protein treatments every week when your hair is already dry. Okay, if your hair is already feeling crispy or like straw, you don't need more protein. It probably needs more moisture, right? And then doing things like oiling your scalp without cleansing it or without ever cleansing it before you oil it. Because what you're doing is just locking in all of that dirt, debris, and buildup with more oil, which is of course causing your follicles to be more clogged. Growth doesn't come from more, it comes from small, simple steps that add up over time. So here's some simple things you can do. Hydrate in the morning, first thing in the morning with a quick mist. Okay, don't wait until your hair feels dry or feels crunchy. If you wait until your hair is extremely dry to decide to hydrate or moisturize, you're already behind. It's already late. You got to double up and double down on your moisture at that point, okay? Massaging your scalp. You can do this while you are watching your favorite TV show, sitting on your couch. It's relaxing and it's also helping to get the blood circulation going in your scalp. Okay, this is going to be definitely important in getting your hair to grow. Okay, now using a satin scarf or a satin bonnet before you go to sleep is also going to be important. You want to protect the hair that you have. All right, even if it slides off, it don't matter. I want you to get in the habit of doing it anyway. Why? Because it's about effort. It's not about perfection. It's about creating these small habits that will lead to your hair health and hair growth over time. Okay. These micro habits, these small things that I'm telling you to do may not seem like a big deal, because I know a lot of times we want the solution to be some grand thing. And if I give you a grand thing to do, most people won't stay consistent. So I like to build off small, simple habits, because I know that we have a better chance of being consistent if we do it that way. Okay. So over time, these things make a major difference. You start with one, you make it a ritual or you make it consistent, and then you build off of that. That's how your transformation happens. All right, so tip number 3, let's talk about the thing that barely gets enough attention or doesn't get talked about enough, okay? This is what you eat. What you eat literally becomes what your hair is made of. And you have to remember, your hair is the last part of your body that gets nutrients. So if your diet is lacking, your hair will show it first. And sometimes your shedding, your thinning, your brittle texture is not necessarily a product issue. It could really be what's on your plate or what's missing from your plate. Now, especially for Black women over 40, we often deal with low iron, vitamin D deficiencies, hormonal shifts, stress, so many things that I could name here. But the combination of all of those things are a direct hit to your hair health. So let's break it down really quickly. A few of the foods that are going to be beneficial for hair health. Now, you can Google to your heart's content, okay? But there are specific things that you should be focusing on when it comes to your hair health. And that's your iron, your protein, your vitamin, your omega-3s, and your collagen and vitamin C, okay? There's a lot more. But if we're talking about simple steps, these are ones that you can focus on. So for your iron, you can do your leafy greens. For your protein and biotin, that's going to be your eggs. For your omega-3s, that's your fatty fish. You can do salmon, you can do flax seeds. For your vitamin C and your antioxidants and your collagen support is going to be berries. Now, if you have a special diet, if you are a vegan or vegetarian and there's certain things that you can't eat or don't eat, again, you can Google these items, okay? Figure out what it is that contains these nutrients and that you will be willing to eat, and start eating more of those, okay? These that I'm giving you are just examples, all right? Now, you don't have to eat perfectly, okay? I am not the one that's going to tell you to stick to a strict diet for the sake of your hair health, unless that's something that you want to do. All I'm saying is add these items into what you're already eating. Try to start eating them and then eat more of them, okay? You have to start somewhere. Your follicles feel what you feed them. Just remember that. Every time you eat a nutrient-rich meal, think of it like a deep conditioner, but from the inside out. That's how you get stronger strands, by feeding the root, not just styling the ends. So if you've been asking, what am I missing, Kendra? What am I doing wrong? Why am I doing these things and it's still not working? The answer might not be just one thing. It could be a combination of these small shifts that I mentioned. The first thing, tuning into your scalp health, okay? That's going to be number 1. The second, building supportive habits. And notice that I said building. You don't have to make a drastic change in one day. It's very difficult to stay consistent when you start off that way. Sometimes, for most of us, we have to take small steps, especially when we're busy and we're not prioritizing our hair health in the first place, all right? And then the third thing, feeding your body for growth. You want to make sure, if you're not doing nothing else on this list out of these 3 things, feeding your body for growth, because feeding your body not just helps your hair, but it helps your body. And that is the most important thing of all of it, all right? These are not just tips. These are the core pillars of my 180 method. And they're what help to transform your hair and your confidence as well. Now, obviously, I can't teach the entire system in one video. That's why I have tons of videos on this channel. But this is exactly what I teach inside the hair rehab course. This is not just a bunch of lessons for you to read through, okay? This is information, this is action steps, this is worksheets, this is homework assignments, this is meal guidance, habit tracking, and real support by me so that you are not doing this alone. The same women that were struggling and ready to give up are now seeing thicker edges, stronger strands, and routines that feel doable just by following the method that I teach. So if you're ready to stop feeling lost and ready to start taking control of your hair health, I invite you to check out the course. So I will leave a link below in the description so you can join the wait list or enroll once the doors are open. You'll get immediate access as soon as you enroll. You'll get access to the exact system that I teach, but everything is mapped out in a specific order, the same way that I teach my private clients, so that you can get the same results for a fraction of the price. And if you're not sure if it's right for you, it's okay. I understand that it is an investment, all right? I'll still be here on the YouTube dropping gems and helping you along the way, okay? In the meantime, though, if you want to start with something, I have the Spray and Grow Duo. This is a perfect little starter kit to hydrate, seal, and support your hair without adding hours to your routine. So I'll link that below as well. You can check that out and see if it's something that you're interested in. As always, no pressure. And before I leave, I want you to know that I understand you are busy. Okay, you're doing a million things for everybody else. Your hair deserves attention too, though. I want you to remember that. I know it can be easy to be doing all the things and then look at your hair and get extremely frustrated. But your hair is going to need some attention as well. You can't just ignore it and expect the problem to go away. I need you to create a routine that honors you and your life and your schedule and your energy. And that's where I come to help you. That's what I teach. That's what I believe in, because we are all doing a million things. It's not just you. It's a lot of people doing a lot of different things. Okay. Now, every time you look in the mirror, you should feel confident, right? And your hair journey is a big part of that. And I understand if it seems like a lot of different things to do, but I promise you, if you follow the small, simple steps that I'm giving you, you will see results. You got this, friend, and I got you. Now, before you go, don't forget to do all the things, the likes, the shares, the subscribe, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that I drop. Now, if you are interested in this type of content, I have playlists on my channel. You can go to the homepage, select the thing that you want to know more about, and I cover everything from my 180 method in all of my playlists. So select a video that interests you, or a playlist or a topic that interests you, and then you can watch a few of those videos and get some more tips. I hope that this information today was helpful. Before I go, just remember, as always, you deserve hair that's healthy and growing. It's my mission to help you get there. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.